Inside the dim starship infirmary, the alien medic trembled, clutching a wounded arm. Flickering emergency lights danced across the metallic floor, littered with strange medical tools. I knelt beside it, keeping my voice low. "Easy, buddy." It flinched as I reached out, its large eyes reflecting the medical lights in terror. I slowly removed my gloves, showing I meant no harm. The holographic scan confirmed my fears. Severe tissue damage. The alien crew watched from the doorway, their anxiety a palpable hum in the quiet room. I prepared my sterile med kit on a floating tray. As I applied a biological salve designed for its unique physiology, the alien grimaced but didn't pull away. Its trust was a fragile, precious thing. I began to stitch the tissue with glowing nano-thread, the soft blue light illuminating the healing process. "Stay with me," I murmured, seeing its eyelids droop. The alien's breathing began to even out, its fear slowly giving way to exhaustion. It looked ashamed, embarrassed by its own terror. I offered a reassuring smile, and in return, its claws lightly gripped my sleeve for support. With the wound stabilized and wrapped in flexible bio-bandages, the whispers from the doorway turned from nervous to awed. I activated a stasis patch to manage the pain, and for the first time since I'd found it, the alien medic relaxed. I offered it water in a specially shaped pack. It sipped nervously, then with gratitude. As I helped it to a med bed, it resisted for a moment, a flash of pride, before relenting. While I adjusted the vitals on the holographic screen, it whispered thanks in its native tongue. I responded with a respectful bow, a gesture I'd learned from their cultural database. Later, after I had cleaned my tools, the alien medic revealed the reason for its fear, a traumatic past encounter with another human. It wasn't me it feared, but the memory of another's cruelty. I said nothing, simply offering a patient, steady presence. In a gesture of profound gratitude, it placed a hand over its heart. I mirrored the gesture, honoring its custom. The other alien medics arrived, bowing respectfully before asking me to explain the treatment. Using holographic diagrams, I walked them through the process, teaching them how to apply the human-made medical gel. Their colleague, now healing, assisted another injured crewmate with newfound confidence. As he worked, he repeated my earlier words in accented English. "Easy, buddy." A wave of warm laughter filled the med bay. Days later, the starship captain praised the act of compassion in a ship-wide briefing. The medic I'd helped stood and testified to the crew about kindness overcoming fear, and I could see the story touched them all. We found ourselves working together afterward, repairing damaged equipment, a bond forming over shared tasks. It started adopting some of my medical techniques, practicing bandage wrapping with fierce determination. Soon, it was back in action, confidently treating a wounded soldier, a human-made med kit at its side. It had not just healed. It had reclaimed its purpose. As our time together came to an end, the alien medic presented me with a small, intricately carved artifact. It stood tall before its crew, no longer the trembling figure I'd met in the dark, but a confident healer. We shook hands, equals. Months later, I found myself leading a cross-species medical seminar, and there, assisting as my proud co-instructor, was my friend. As we concluded the session, I looked out at the faces from a dozen different worlds. I smiled. "Easy, buddies." The room erupted in joyful laughter, the phrase becoming a symbol of our shared mission. Looking out at the peaceful starfield together, we knew our small act of connection had rippled out into the galaxy, a testament to the healing power of simple compassion. Thanks for watching.